Hey y'all, Dan with the Southern Paddler Channel, and welcome to Week of Rivers 2025 with the River Kings. We are at the River King Week of River headquarters right on the Nantahala River. This is a beautiful cabin right on the river that Pete's been able to get the last couple of years. Now it's Thursday and I just arrived the night before. Some of the crew have been here all week, some have come and gone as their schedule allows, but this just kind of gives you an idea of what it's like to wake up on a typical day during Week of Rivers. There's about a half dozen vehicles around the cabin at any given time. There's gear strewn all over the back deck, dried out from the previous day's trip, and there's boats everywhere. We wake up, everybody gets ready, gets their stuff together. Most mornings, they don't even know where they're going. They just talk about it, make some calls, look at water levels. Each day, there's really not much of a plan. There's usually some rivers they want to hit, but they have to think about issues like what's the water level for natural flowing rivers? If it's a dam release, are they releasing water? Who's paddling that day? So you just wake up and figure out what you're going to do for the day. Once we have a plan, we'll go and eat some breakfast, maybe talk about it some more there. Then we come back, load up, and head out. Today they're going to do the Nolichucky River. So we're going to get going here in a little bit and head off to Irwin, Tennessee for the Nolichucky River.
Yeah, the white man's got room for bodies.
Had a good chance to sit and look at it and think about
After dropping the crew off, we had some time to kill. Now normally Alan would be paddling with the crew, but on his trip the day before, he had flipped and caught a rock to the face before he could roll back up. He was fine, but decided to take the day off and just rest. And it was really cool because Bonnie had heard about this place called Beauty Spot, so we went to check it out, and I'll show you some of the views from this incredible place. that. Yes, sir. Justin.
I think it's time for some dinner, boys.
We figured y'all'd be hungry.
We are hungry.
Man to man. Well, the trip isn't complete until you've had your post-paddle meal. We found a hibachi restaurant here in Irwin, and it was a great place for us to just sit down and relax and talk and laugh and joke about the events of the day and maybe talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. And it's just part of the trip. You see it in Pete's videos all the time, that last meal when everybody's together, and then when you finish out a trip, it's just a great time of fellowship. So we're on the road now. We're going to head back to the Nantahala and just again laughing and talking about the events of the day, maybe what we want to do tomorrow, and enjoying this incredible scenery from East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. Well, it's day 2 and we're back in Tennessee, just across the state line, and we're about to do the Tellico River. Pete and all the other guys are going to start at the upper section. I'm dropping them off here. They're going to do it. It's a lot more advanced, and then I'm going to drive down the road a little bit, meet up with them to do the middle section. But that'll be a separate video. But I'll show you some footage of them coming down the ledges in the upper section before we wrap this one up.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. You did it all, bro.
Well, I had it.
Just let it go. I got